so I want to respect everyone's time. And I know Jeff has such great information to share with you guys. So, for those of you who don't know Jeff is the CEO and founder of Pitch59. And some of you have already received my Pitch59 card. I've sent it to you so you could preview it. If you haven't received it yet, I'm going to put the link in the chat so you can go check it out later. Because I want you to pay attention to what Jeff is going to be talking about today. I interviewed him on my show. His episode went live just a couple weeks ago. I think it might have been the same week that Sue Coleman's episode went live. So isn't that fun how that worked out? Because he was a Thursday bonus episode release. So super excited. But I'm going to turn everything over to Jeff now and let him get started. Thank you, Jeff, for being here.
Well, thank you, Jenny. Honored to be here. Yeah, I know Sue. I've met Sue before, and so it's good to see you again.
Nice to meet you.
I wanted to just kind of give a little bit of a preface as to why we've created this new presentation called The Secret to Getting Daily Referrals. And we've built a tool. Pitch59 is a fantastic tool for getting referrals and introductions, but there's a psychology that needs to go along with it so that you understand why people don't refer, what makes them uncomfortable about referring, how to get over those barriers of making referrals and introductions, and then how to actually do it with the tool. And so what we did was we created a few different presentations. The one that I'm going to share with you guys today is called The Secret to Getting Referrals Every Single Day. And so with that, let me go ahead and share the screen. And then this is a small group, so if you guys have questions as we go throughout it or whatever, feel free to just ask about it. And then also, you may want to take some notes on this stuff, not because I'm going to tell you to take notes, but I hope that you guys have ideas for your own business or what you're wanting to do, and some of these things will trigger those ideas. So with that, let me go ahead and share my screen here. Oh, let's see. Come on, Zoom. I know you can do this.
So you should be able to do that as co-host.
There we go. Yep, it's coming.
There we
go. All right. Can you guys see this screen here?
Yep.
All right. Let me expand.
And we're seeing your entire screen. We're not seeing like just your is that Chrome or Safari? So
yeah, I'm actually doing that on purpose because I'm going to actually pull up the app here.
Oh, cool. Okay.
On top of this.
I always like to give people the heads up just in case, especially for the Mac users, because sometimes they have their notifications pop up and I'm like,
Absolutely. No, we shouldn't have any issues with that. But
cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the first thing that we'll cover today is why referrals are so important. Most of you know this. They are by far the most effective way to grow your business. So they're 70% less expensive than any other method. They have a 25% higher lifetime value, and that's for a few different reasons. It's because the people that you get referred to are oftentimes in the same target demographic that you're trying to get business from. You'll generate 86% more revenue if you have a successful referral program built into your business. And people that get referred are 4 times more likely to purchase. The number one thing that I want to talk about here, though, is that 92% of consumers trust referrals from friends and family over any other form of advertising. And that includes 250, 500 5-star reviews on Google or Yelp or HomeAdvisor or any other platform. So if you are being compared with a company online that has 500 5-star ratings and you don't have any, but you get a referral from, or somebody, one of their friends or family members refers you, they will go with you almost every single time. So people trust people that they know way more than they trust anything online. Why are referrals so hard to get? So how many times have you heard, yeah, I'd be happy to refer you, or I'd be happy to do this, and then you wait and you wait and you never see that happen, right? So it happens all the time, and there are a few different reasons for that. So let's discuss the 5 primary reasons that referrals are hard to get. The first one is inaction. Most people don't ask for referrals. Most companies don't feel comfortable asking for referrals, and the number one reason for that is because you're asking somebody to do work on your behalf and almost become a salesman for you, or at least that's the way that they interpret it. That's the way that you interpret it as well. So because of those, it's just uncomfortable to ask people to refer you. Most companies don't ask for that referral. The second thing is reputation. Most people don't want to share things that don't make them look good. So if you give me something and you ask me to share it on Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and it doesn't really, like, it's not funny, it's not interesting, it's not cool, it's not something else, I probably won't want to share it just because my reputation is on the line if it doesn't look good. So you've seen those people on social media that they share everything and anything on social media. Oftentimes they don't have any likes, they don't have any interaction on those things because people, they don't realize that their reputation is being damaged because they share everything online. So most people are very cautious about what they share, how they share it. And so if you don't mitigate their reputation risk, they're not going to refer you. The third thing is uncertainty. They don't know how to refer you. Most people don't know what to say. They don't know what information to include. They don't know what website links you want shared. They don't know how you want that information presented. That uncertainty is a huge barrier because, once again, if I don't do it right, my reputation is at risk. Also, it's going to require me to do work for that. The fourth thing is no incentive, and this isn't. I probably ought to clarify on this one a little bit on this graphic here because it's not just about the incentive itself, it's about people knowing that they're helping you. So one way that you can incentivize people to refer you is by either like cash, gift cards, credits, anything like that. You can give some type of financial incentive for people. The other way that most people don't realize they can incentivize people is to share your goals with them. People love to help other people hit their goals. So if you let me know that you're trying to get 50 referrals this month, you're at 43 and you need 7 more, you say, would you mind just making 1 or 2 referrals for me so that I can hit my goal? Yeah, I'll help you hit your goal because I'm a friend. I care about you. I want to help you hit your goal. So but just by sharing your goals, oftentimes that is incentive enough for a lot of people to refer you. The number one overall reason that people don't make referrals for people is because it's too hard. It just takes too long, too much time, too much effort, too much brain power. It's just too much work. It feels too overwhelming. And so they don't make those referrals for you because of that reason. So the statistic on this is fascinating. It's that 83 out of 100 satisfied customers are willing to refer you, but on average, only 4 of them actually refer the companies they like. And the reason for that huge discrepancy is because the amount of work and difficulty that it is to make referrals and introductions for you. Any questions on this so far? Would everybody agree with this? Yeah, it's probably one of those things that you know inherently that these are true. You just never have thought about the different reasons or the different barriers that are causing people to not do this. So the next thing that I want to talk about is communication problems. How often or how many times have you asked somebody for a referral, or somebody, even if you didn't ask them, they referred you to somebody else, and then the person that you got referred to didn't really understand what you do, or didn't understand your product, or didn't fully grasp like why they were getting referred or whatever it is. And I compare it to the game of telephone. So you know that game where you whisper something into somebody's ear and then they pass it on to somebody else, and by the 5th person, it's a totally different message. That's exactly how your value proposition gets shared with people as well. So, for example, if Jenny asked me to refer her right now to somebody else, I would probably tell that person she does coaching and training for people that do direct marketing or direct sales, I think. Um, but I'm not 100% sure. I think that's the gist of what she does, but I'm not like I don't know if that's really what she wants me to say. But that's exactly what I would tell somebody. And then they're going to be like, okay, well, why does she do that? What does she teach people? What does she coach them on? Like, how does she know? Like, what's her background? That kind of thing. And so I'm going to struggle when I try to communicate my your value proposition to somebody else. One of the examples that I love to give here is I used to be in the carpet cleaning space, and I remember one time cleaning a carpet for one of my customers. She was on the phone with her mom or her friend or something like that, and I heard her say, "Yeah, I've got Pure Clean here, and they've got a machine that rubs the carpet." And I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa. We do not have this machine does not rub the carpet. What are you talking about? This is a rotary extraction machine. This does 25 cleansing passes per square foot. It's a big difference than rubbing your carpet." And so, anyway, I wished at that moment I could just grab the phone from her and say, "Hey, can I actually tell you what we're really doing? We come in and we pre-treat the carpet with this type of product because it's healthy and so what, and then talk about the rotary extraction process." But Obviously, I can't expect a customer to sell or to share, not even sell, but just share exactly what I'm doing and why I do the way that I do, because all they care about is the result. So it's really important that your value proposition, whenever you're getting referred, goes with that referral. The importance of sharing your story. So most people don't understand that there's a big difference between a sales pitch and an elevator pitch. An elevator pitch, so before I tell you about the difference, elevator pitches have to come before a sales pitch. If you do it in reverse order, it's going to feel spammy, it's going to feel uncomfortable and awkward, and you're going to get shut down immediately. An elevator pitch is built to get you, or is created to get you trust and become likable, noble, and trustworthy. So you've heard that from all the different networking groups. You've got to become noble, likable, and trustworthy first before you start delivering your sales pitch. And there's a reason for that. It's because people want to trust the people that they are learning about a different product or service from. So if I don't trust you, I'm probably not going to care about your product or service first. And so if you jump right into a sales pitch, I'm going to give you a blind eye. I'm not going to listen to it, and you're going to be speaking to deaf ears. So with an elevator pitch, there are 4 keys to making an effective elevator pitch to help you become noble, likable, and trustworthy. The first one is that you've got to humanize yourself. Let people know kind of how they can relate with you. So one of the examples that I gave when I used to do door-to-door sales and I sold pest control on the doors and I sold carpet cleaning later, but one of the things that I knew that I had to do is I had to humanize myself immediately. Just say, hey, my name is Jeff. I grew up in a small town in southeast Idaho, just working on farm fields, and now I'm down here selling pest control, doing door-to-door for the summer so that I can earn enough money to get through college. Just a quick little synopsis of who I am, because they're going to interpret different things about that. So when I tell them that I'm from a small town in southeast Idaho, they're probably going to think, oh, this kid knows how to work because he grew up on a farm. Like he's not afraid of work. So if he's going to do my pest control, he's going to know how to work and that kind of thing. And I didn't tell them that. They're just going to interpret that from my message. And then when I let them know that I'm going to college and I'm trying to earn enough money to get through college, I'm kind of sharing my goal with them. I'm letting them know that I'm trying to get through college, and if they can help me any way that they can, that's appreciated as well. So I'm accomplishing a few different things here by just becoming relatable. The second thing that you want to do is empathize with their biggest pain points. So when you empathize with people, it's important that you identify their shark bites, not their mosquito bites. And there's a big difference here. So let's say, I'm going to give you an analogy here. Let's say that you're on the coast in Florida, you're in the water, and a shark comes up and bites a big chunk out of your leg. Your friends and family rush you to the hospital, and they take you into the emergency room, and the doctor comes in, and the first thing that he says to you is, welcome to our hospital. Over on the side here, we have our vending machine. We have some great new snacks in there, and then we've got cold water bottles over here. And then before we get going with your shark bite, I want to talk to you about this new lotion that we have that makes your skin really soft and smooth, and it'll help you do XYZ. You're probably going to punch that doctor in the face, right? But what happens if you went into that same hospital and the doctor came in and said, I am so sorry that you've been bitten by a shark. Just so you know, I've already had 30 shark bite patients. I know what to do here. First thing I'm going to do is give you a shot of morphine to take the pain away. And then I'm going to clean out your wound so that you don't have any infection. I'm going to suture this up so that there's very little scarring. And then we're going to get you out of here as soon as we can. You'll be back to normal in no time. So we'll go ahead and get started here. You're probably going to hug that doctor, right? He knows what he's doing. He's identifying with your biggest pain point, not just minor inconveniences that you have. And so when you are talking about your own product and your own service with your customers, too often you focus on the ancillary things that that aren't big issues for the customer. Focus on their biggest pain points first. You can talk about the mosquito bites later, but talk about their biggest pain points first and how you understand them. The third point to an effective elevator pitch, it goes along with this HERA model, is your resolution to that shark bite. So when you talk about the resolution, what you're going to do is identify their shark bite first, and then talk about specifically how your background, your training, your experience, your education, whatever it is, your talents, your skills, how they resolve those shark bite problems for those customers or for those people that you're talking to. Don't identify a shark bite and then resolve it with the mosquito bite type of thing. You've got to do both. You've got to identify the shark bite and then talk about how you're going to resolve that in that elevator pitch. And then the last step is your just give a quick call to action. Like, what do you want them to do the next step so that it's very clear? Like, let's schedule a sales call. Let's sit down and have a cup of coffee. Let's jump on a call, text, email, whatever you want them to do. Be very specific about what you want them to do. If you aren't specific about what you want people to do, they're not going to do it. Then the fourth thing is making sure that your elevator pitch is communicated to your customers. So and we're talking about referrals here. So you've got to make sure that when you are asking for referrals, when your referral partners, network, everybody else is referring you, they have to be able to clearly and concisely communicate your value proposition and your elevator pitch in order for people to feel comfortable reaching out to you. So this is, once again, they're not communicating your sales pitch. They're communicating your elevator pitch to those people so that they can build that foundation of trust first. Any questions on this part? Okay. Moving on. Set referral goals. When was the last time you set a new referral goal? Is it, and I don't know what products or services you sell, but if you don't know what you're going for, you're going to have a hard time hitting it. So the first thing that we would recommend is set a very specific referral goal. Like, you want to hit 150 referrals in this year. You want to hit 150 referrals this month. You want to do whatever that is. I don't know what some people only want 5 or 10 referrals per month, or if that. Some people want 200 referrals a month. It depends on your business. So set a referral goal. And then figure out what your conversion rate is going to be out of those referrals. So on average, how many referrals does it take to get 1 conversion or 10 conversions or 100 conversions? And then just make sure that your referral goal is based on conversions, not just kind of pie in the sky. The next thing that you'll do is kind of figure out what the revenue is going to look like from those customers. What does your average customer bring in? And then figure out your total dollar goal that you're looking to hit this year. Jenny, I see somebody else is coming on. I'll go ahead and add them there. Okay. After you've set your goal, this is creating your referral plan. So the very first thing that you're going to do when you're creating your referral plan is figure out who, how, and when. You're going to figure out who you're going to ask for referrals, how you're going to ask them for referrals, and when you're going to ask them for referrals. So this is critical. If you don't address these 3 questions, you're never going to get your referral plan off the ground. So identify the types of people that you want to ask for referrals. Are these customers? Are they friends, family members? Are they referral partners? Are they network partners? Who are they? The next step is figuring out how you're going to ask them. Like, are you going to ask them through a text message, in person? What are you going to say? Are you going to do it with incentives? How are you going to do it? And then you're going to identify when you're going to actually make those referrals and set a schedule so that you're making time to ask for referrals. So it can be once a week, once a month, once a day, however often you want to do it, but make a specific, deliberate schedule for asking people for referrals. The next step is create compelling incentives. So once again, I don't know your products or services, but you're going to want to figure out how you're going to incentivize people to do it. That can be a combination of letting them know your goals, or it can just be financial incentives, whatever you feel comfortable doing. But it can be, we typically recommend trying to do a credit of some sort so that they get some type of value towards your product, and it doesn't cost you anything out of pocket. The next thing that you're going to want to do is nail your elevator pitch. It's important that you have your elevator pitch done and ready before anybody else is going to make referrals for you. And that's another way of saying this, is make sure that your value proposition is easily communicated to other people, whether that's through a pitch card or through a social media post or through a website or however you're going to do that. Make sure that that's going to be easily communicated, and that it's going to make that person look good, which bleeds into the next circle here, which is mitigate referrers' reputation risk. So you're going to want to make sure that whatever you ask these people to do, it's not going to look bad on them. If you're asking them to share a video, share a website, share something else, if it's not a good video, if it's not a well-done website, if it's not a well-written message or something like that, it's going to reflect poorly on them. They're going to be much less likely to do it. Because once again, you've got to remember that people love to make themselves look good. And if they're going to refer you, there's no exception there. They have to be able to look good when they make that introduction for you. And then the last step is make it easy to refer you. And I can't emphasize this one enough. If it's not easy, they will not do it. If it takes too much time, if they have to go find an email, copy and paste a paragraph in there, go get your website link, go put it onto a different text message or a different thread, add the people's names, and then go ahead and send that out and add the other person's information, that kind of thing. It's going to be too overwhelming. They're not going to make referrals for you. So you've got to make it really quick, easy, and simple for them. All right, so this is where I'm going to kind of highlight what PitchCard does and how it works here for getting referrals and introductions and networking. So Pitch59 is a new platform that allows everybody to share your story. I'm going to show you my PitchCard in just a second here, but you get up to 59 seconds to deliver your elevator pitch, and it actually scripts your pitch for you. All you do is answer 5 questions, and it'll generate your elevator pitch for you with our AI system. But it's really important that you have that elevator pitch on your pitch card. The next aspect of a pitch card is that it makes it super easy for everybody to ask for and request referrals from anybody in your network, whether they have the Pitch59 app, whether they don't have it, if they are just a friend or family member, an acquaintance, a referral partner, whatever they are, it makes it easy for everybody to refer you. It mitigates the referrer's reputation risk because you get to present your own message. You don't have to rely on them to try and regurgitate your message. You get to do that yourself. And so it gives you an option or the opportunity to make sure that you look good, and by default, it makes them look good. It allows you to deliver your own elevator pitch, which I already mentioned. It lets you easily track referrals and introductions. And then it also makes 3-way introductions so simple that anybody can do it in less than 10 seconds. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my pitch card here. And then I'm going to actually play my pitch for you on my pitch card, and then I'll show you how these pitch cards work, and then I'll show you how you can get your own pitch card if you'd like to get one. It's $129 per year to have a pitch card, and then you join the Pitch59 network when you do that. So you'll build referral partnerships with other people that have pitch cards. You'll get daily success notifications and everything. So I'll show you how to do this here. But let me start with my pitch, and then I'll show you how to do this.
Shorten sales cycles and create personal connections. In business, referrals are the golden key to unlocking your company's most efficient form of growth. They boost your credibility, shorten sales cycles, and create personal connections that other marketing methods simply can't match. But let's face it, the process of getting those referrals, it's uncomfortable, awkward, and difficult. How do you even begin to ask for referrals? What if they say no? If they say yes, how do you get them to actually do it? How do you know when they've referred you? And if they referred you, did they accurately communicate your value proposition? As a small business owner for over 13 years, I know the struggle personally. We've spent 5 years building what we believe is the most powerful referral, networking, and introduction tool in the world. It's called a PitchCard. PitchCards let you deliver your 59-second elevator pitch, either written or through video, to create an emotional connection with your target audience. They also make it incredibly easy for everyone to refer and introduce you to their contacts in just a few seconds. Watch the quick demo at pitch59.com and create your own PitchCard in less than 10 minutes today.
All right, so first of all, let's talk about the anatomy of your pitch card. So up at the top right corner, it's going to have your contact information so people can get in touch with you any way that they would like. They can tap the message button right here, and it'll flip over your pitch card, and they can chat with you on the back of your pitch card. If they tap schedule, it's automatically going to take them to your calendar. I'm not going to do it because it'll take me away from the screen. If you tap on the logo, it'll take them to your website, and you can have that directed to anywhere that you would like so that you can just tell people to tap on your logo if you'd like. And then underneath your name and your title and stuff is your About Me section. And when you tap on that, this has got all of your information. So it's got your full written elevator pitch. It's got all of your links. So this is kind of like a link tree as well. So you can put on as many links as you'd like there. It's got your video testimonials from any clients, friends, family members that know you and that want to vouch for you. It's got your photo gallery, bio, more info, anything else that you want to share. And then the way that this works is I can swipe up and give my pitch card to anybody. In fact, I'm going to give it to you here in just a second. And then I'll show you how in about 7 or 8 seconds you can make a 3-way introduction for me to somebody that you would like to introduce me to. So I'm going to grab my pitch card here, and I'm just going to swipe up on that. If you have your phone right there with you, if you wouldn't mind just opening up your camera and scan my QR code here. You don't need to have the app. You don't have to log in or sign up or download anything. My pitch card is going to pop up on your screen. And then if you can just give me a quick thumbs up or something, let me know that that's up on your screen. Great. Okay, now that that's up, I'd like you to do I'm going to go over to somebody else's pitch card here so that you can see what that looks like. So What you're going to do is just tap the share pitch card on my pitch card right there, and then tap the big introduce button. And what that's going to do is create a full three-way introduction for you. It's going to put my phone number up at the top, my default message in the body of text with my pitch card right there. And then all you need to do is just add somebody else's name. I'm not asking you to make a three-way introduction for me right now, but if you were to make a three-way introduction, that's how you would do it. All you would do is simply add somebody else's name or phone number up at the top of that screen. So let me see if I can. Oh, I'd have to disconnect this and go over to my other phone. So I'm going to let you guys, did that work for you? Did you see how that pops up on your text messages there? Okay, you can do that through text or email or LinkedIn or any other platform. It works everywhere. It only takes about 6 or 7 seconds to make three-way introductions for anybody that has a pitch card, whether or not you have the app. So I'll show you in just a second how I can use Jenny's pitch card, and I can make an introduction for her right now, or Sue's pitch card, or I can do it with anybody else that has a pitch card. So a couple of other things. Up above your pitch card in the top right-hand corner, this is on my phone only, or my screen only, so you'll have to pay attention to this because this is app-centric. So above my pitch card, there's a button that says More here. And it gives me a lot of different options here. So I've got like my analytics. So it'll show me how many times my pitch card has been shared here. Shows me how it's being shared, who's sharing it, when they're sharing it, what method they're using to share my pitch card. It'll show me when people are watching it, liking it, contacting it, saving it to their contacts and everything. You can also download your pitch card image to use as your email signature or use it on any other print marketing. You can download your QR code and put it anywhere you'd like. You can also access the success tips. And we have a daily success challenge that'll pop up on your screen. You can choose how often you want these to show up but it'll just show up at the top of your app each day. And you can choose what time you get these, and then you can turn these on or off if you don't want them on specific days. But each day it'll tell you to do a specific thing with your pitch card that should take about 1 minute. And if you just get in the habit of doing these daily success challenges, by the end of the month you should have 10 extra referrals and your network. So and it's just simple, easy things to do. You can also access all of the success tips if you tap on like Build Network here. If you're looking to build your network, it'll give you a bunch of ideas on how to use your pitch card to build your network. If you're looking to share the love and give people more referrals, that'll show you how to do it. If you're looking to improve your pitch card, grow your business, whatever you're trying to do, you can go there to the success tips. And then the next option is your video tutorials. We teach you how to do everything on Pitch59 whenever you want to do it. A couple other things about the Pitch59 app. You can swipe down on anybody's pitch card and put them in network pockets. So if I go to my network right here, these are all pockets of pitch cards that I can easily access and share and refer with anybody else at any given time. So I can simply go to like my marketing services pocket. I can grab the person's pitch card that I want to introduce, and all I do is just swipe up on her pitch card and tap introduce. It'll make the three-way introduction, and then she gets to come to life and introduce herself to that person rather than rely on me to try and communicate her message for her. I can also contact her. I can also grab an entire pocket of pitch cards. Let me do it with this one here. And I can share that entire pocket with other people. So Pitch59 isn't just like a business card that you use to introduce yourself and network and everything. It's an entire network system. So everybody that has a pitch card is right here on the Pitch59 platform. You can watch their pitch right here. You can get to know them. You can see what they do. You can swipe up and share them with other people. You can swipe down and put them in your network pockets. You can message them and it'll flip over their pitch card and you can chat with them right there on the back of their pitch card. So it's just a simple, easy way for everybody to get to know each other and network with each other right here on the platform. Let's see. I need to see what I haven't covered here. Referrals and three-way introductions, speed networking. Oh, I haven't showed you this. So in your pockets page, when you have a pitch card, you're going to have a speed networking pocket. And when you have a speed networking pocket, your pitch card automatically gets networked with somebody else on the platform each day, week, or month. You get to choose how often you want it to be done. So I've got mine switched to monthly right now because I'm not trying to expand my network right now. And so, but if you are trying to expand your network, you just switch that to daily. And then each day you'll get introduced to somebody like Ryan Douglas here, or Dennis Walker, or whatever it is. And those people will receive my pitch card, and then I will get their pitch card, and then I can decide whether or not I want to schedule a time to meet, become referral partners with them, whatever I would like to do. So it's kind of like automated speed dating. We just match your pitch card with somebody else on the platform. All right. Scheduling power referral sessions, networking events, referrals on the spot, editing your default messages, and requesting referrals. Okay. So a couple of things. I'm going to start from the bottom here, requesting referrals. When you want to request a referral from somebody, we built in a simple, easy way for you to ask people for a referral. All you do is just swipe up on your pitch card and tap on edit default intro messages. So if I come here, I have a default message here. This is my current message, which isn't completely accurate. I just use this for demo purposes because I'm not trying to grow. I'm personally not trying to get referrals right now, just because we've got so many coming in. So I naturally get a lot of referrals, which is a good problem to have, but sometimes it can be overwhelming. So it says, I'm trying to get my pitch card shared 200 times this month. Wondering if you wouldn't mind sharing it. It takes less than 10 seconds. Just tap the share button on my pitch card below and either introduce me to someone that may benefit from getting my pitch card or share it on social media, whatever you feel comfortable with. I really appreciate your referrals. Thank you. And then it'll include the link there. I just tap save. And then anytime I text or email my own pitch card, it'll generate that full message with that referral request there. So you can change that at any time by just going into your default intro messages. You can also change the three-way introductory message that other people introduce you with. So this is like, for example, if Jenny were to share my pitch card with somebody else, this is the message that would go along with that. And if I update this right now, it'll automatically update on my pitch card in Jenny's pocket. So whenever she makes the next introduction for me, it'll always be current and up to date. And that goes for all the information on my pitch card as well. If I change any of my pitch card information, it updates across the entire platform to everybody that I've ever sent it to. So, okay, the next thing is scheduling power referral sessions. This is one of the most effective ways that you can get referrals. And you have to do this, you'll want to, you don't have to, it's just going to be a nightmare if they don't have a pitch card. So you'll want to do this with somebody else that has a pitch card, which is why we encourage you to become an affiliate with Pitch59, spread this in your network, because the more people that have pitch cards in your network, the more referrals you're going to get from them. So what you would do is just go to somebody, let's say Michael Clark. He just came onto the platform this week and just barely created his pitch card. What I would do is I would call Michael or text Michael, or I would just schedule an appointment here. And I would say, hey, Mike, I'd love to do a power referral session with you. This is where we meet for 15 minutes. And we kind of, the first 5 minutes, we discuss our ideal customer profiles, who we're looking to get introductions and referrals with. And then the last 10 minutes are spent just making those introductions and referrals for that person. You should set a goal of at least 10 referrals for each power referral session. Power referral sessions don't need to take longer than about 15 minutes. But this is only with people that you know, like, and trust, and that know, like, and trust you. This isn't like with brand new referral partners or people that you don't know. This is just with the people that you would feel comfortable doing this. So like Jenny and Sue, you guys could schedule a power referral session with each other for about 15 minutes. First 5 minutes, you're going to talk about who you're trying to network with, who you're trying to get in front of. And then the next 10 minutes you take and just make as many introductions as for the other person as you possibly can. So there was one day I did this with 2 different people, and by the end of the day, I had 47 three-way introduction referrals made for me, which I can't handle 47 in a day. Like, I don't know too many people that can handle that many, but it was a great problem to have because I probably scheduled about 35 appointments that day for the rest of the month. So this isn't something that you're going to do all the time. You don't need to do a power referral session every single day. It's one of those things that you'll probably do maybe once a month, maybe twice a month max. But anyway, it'll generate a lot of referrals for you. Let's see, networking events. This is one of the most effective ways to be at a networking event. If you're at a BNI meeting, an NIA meeting, any other type of networking event, anybody that says that they would love to refer you or introduce you, or if you're talking to somebody and you say, hey, do you happen to know a broker in real estate? And they say, yeah, I actually know a couple. The normal process is, oh, would you refer me sometime this week? And they'll say, sure. And then that week is going to come and go and you're not going to get the referral. So what we would encourage you to do instead is say, would you mind sharing my pitch card with them right now? And all they do is just open their camera. I mean, you can text it or email it to them if you want. But if they just want to open their camera, scan that QR code real quick, and then just tap share pitch card and introduce, and just put in their name and phone number, and just tap send, they can make that introduction for you within 10 seconds right there on the spot. So this pitch card should make it so that we convert all of those people that say, yeah, I'd be happy to refer you, into actual referrals. Okay, any questions on this so far? Anything that we've covered here with the pitch cards or anything else?
Yes, there was a question in the chat from Stacy, and she said, "So if I have a different message for different audiences, I assume I would need a pitch card for each one."
Yes, you don't want to confuse your audience. So like I've got a different pitch cards for example, if I'm Pitch59 and I have a carpet cleaning company, which I don't anymore, I've sold this company. But this is actually the carpet cleaning company that I started Pitch59 to help. This was the very first pitch card that was created. In fact, let me just show you this real quick. I'll show you the first 30 seconds or so of this pitch card.
My name is Jeff Bitton. I'm the owner of Pearson Carpenter. Let me tell you the main reason that you should hire us for all your cleaning needs. The main reason is because I understand what it's like to have a dirty, messy home where kids and pets make a lot of stains. I've got 6 kids. Let me tell you a little bit about Pearson Carpet Care. So we do a front laminate steam cleaning with rotary extraction. It does about 25 cleansing passes per square foot. Let me show you what that looks like.
Okay, so you get the gist. So anyway, there was one time I was presenting on Pitch59 to a group of people in Houston, Texas, when we were first starting, and I just showed this pitch card as an example. I didn't talk about my carpet cleaning company at all because we were growing Pitch59. And after the meeting was over, 5 of those 30 business people came up and asked to schedule an appointment for carpet cleaning or for rug cleaning or whatever. And I thought, oh my goodness, I didn't even say anything about it. All I did was just show my elevator pitch. And I thought, wow, this is really effective. What if I could share this pitch card with each of my customers and just ask them to introduce it to both of their neighbors right there on the spot and just give them a little discount or something like that? I could get introduced in front of everybody and I get to deliver my own pitch wherever they go. And so anyway, so you can have multiple pitch cards here. I've got one for my 2 boys that had a pressure washing business when we were in Houston. This was a very effective way for them to be able to share their story with people and get people to hire them. You can also do a written only pitch. If you don't feel comfortable doing a video, you can just do a written only pitch. It is not as effective, but the pitch card itself is just as effective. So let me show you this. When you create your pitch card, it's very simple. It takes about 10 minutes. Hopefully Jenny and Sue can attest to that. It doesn't take very long to create your pitch card. You just put in your basic details. And then the last step is your elevator pitch. Like I told you before, all you do is just answer 5 questions here. And then Pitch59 will generate your elevator pitch for you. And then you can tweak or edit that, change it however you'd like. And then down here, you just choose if you want to start with a written pitch only, which is a great way to start, or you can do the written plus video. But if you start with the written pitch only, your pitch card will be ready to go in about 10 minutes, and you can go ahead and start using it at all different events for any purpose that you have. The written plus video, you can tap upload or record. I'm on the app on my laptop, so this is going to show up a little bit differently. It doesn't immediately pull up my camera like it does on my phone, but it will here in just a second.
I can attest that this is easy and you can do it from your phone. And I actually was able to go in and do it from my computer. So
Yeah.
when you watch my pitch video, you actually see me sitting at my desk. Of course, it doesn't have the virtual background because Jeff, hint, hint, I would love a way to put in a virtual.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
I figured.
That is one of the things in the queue. We want to work on that. So we are.
Sure. No, but it was it was really, really easy. I think I got it done in about 6 takes because it just took me a minute to figure out the teleprompter piece.
Yep. Yeah, and so we're making some improvements on this, but it's already got a built-in teleprompter, pitch tips, pitch topics, that kind of stuff for you right there. So if you have any questions or if you need help creating your pitch, you can do it right there. You can also just upload a pitch if you already have one, or if you have a professional help you make a great video, you can do that as well. So whatever you choose to do.
Yep. And then
okay. Go ahead.
Really quickly before you move on, since Stacy had asked the question about having a different pitch card, is it $129 for every additional pitch card, or
as
is
long
there
as
some
they use
sort
your
of
promo code? It's $180 per year, or it's $15 a month or $180 per year if you don't use somebody's promo code and one of our affiliates' promo codes. You have to sign up through another affiliate in order to get the discounted rate. There's no other way to do it. Jenny, in fact, if you have your promo code, if you can put it in the chat, or and maybe put your link in there too. But you have to use her link or code in order to get the discounted rate. The other thing about the affiliate program, and Jenny wants me to share this with everybody, It's best if you become an affiliate as well. If you have 5 people sign up through your promo code, your pitch card is essentially free for life. And then you get commissions on everybody that signs up through your code, and they get the discounted rate. There's no other way for them to get the discounted rate, and then it's also hard for you to build out your referral network if you don't become an affiliate. So we would encourage you to just become an affiliate after you create. You have to have a pitch card first before you can become an affiliate, but then you just go up to your profile and become an affiliate, and it takes about 1 minute to do that. Okay, any other questions on this page?
No, there were no other questions, but I did comment on, well, I mean, if somebody else does have a question, please go ahead and raise your digital hand so I can, you pop to the top of my screen so I can see that. But I did put in the chat, if you're not paying attention to the chat, that I am happy to host those power referral sessions because most of you are local. Sue is the only one who is here from outside of the area. And I know Dr. Kara is also from the outside the area, but she had to jump off for a coaching session. But anybody who wants to do this locally, I'd be happy to host them in person because I think that would be a fantastic way to do that.
It is. Once you have the tool once everybody has a tool to actually make those referrals, it is so easy to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So. All right, Stace, I see your hand up.
Yeah, so my question was actually, so I have multiple industries that I serve, and the message is slightly different for each industry. So if I need a pitch card for each one, is each pitch card that I need an additional $129, or do you have a discount for when a person needs multiple pitch cards?
Can you tell me a little bit more about the space that you're in?
I'm a merchant services rep.
Okay.
So my niche markets are automotive and the trades.
Okay.
One of my big fish is car dealerships, and that platform is dramatically different than the other industries. So I have a very different message for car dealerships than I do for the carpet cleaner or the roofer.
Gotcha. Okay. I would say start with one pitch card because you may be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. So one of the reasons that I think you have a different presentation, and I might be wrong on this, but I would guess that you could probably do an elevator pitch for all audiences, maybe not a sales pitch for all audiences. So your elevator pitch should be more focused on you, and you're going to be talking more about in generalities. So you're going to talk about like whether you're a car dealer or a carpet cleaner, whatever you do, you're going to be frustrated with some similar type of things. I would probably try to keep your message more broad. So there's a difference between, like, if you have 2 totally separate industries, you'll need 2 different pitch cards. If you're a realtor and a carpet cleaner, if you're merchant services and an accountant or something like that, you're going to want a pitch card for each one. If you're just looking to talk to different types of audience members, I would probably just make your elevator pitch more general by nature, and the AI elevator pitch creator will help you script that really well. So what I would say is when you answer those 5 questions, when I ask you about the pain points that your potential customers experience, detail which, like all the pain points that those different types of customers experience, and it'll help you generate that elevator pitch so that you can kind of address that audience as a whole. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if that's the right answer for you. I'm just saying maybe start with that.
Okay. Thanks.
Fantastic. I don't see any other hands raised. So
okay. All right.
I think we can move on.
Let's wrap up here. One of the last things that I want to show you here is the process of requesting a referral here. I'm going to get rid of this screen.
I was going to say, we're still seeing your phone.
Let's go back
Perfect.
here. So hold on. Oops. I might have to go back. All right. So what I would do is I would just swipe up on my pitch card and I would text the person. I would put in their phone number or their name up there. Select the person. It's already got my referral request message in there. He gets that message. This is real time. This is exactly the process. He taps on my pitch card. It pulls up. They tap share pitch card. Introduce. It creates a full 3-way introduction. They put in the person's name that they want to introduce me to. And then we ask them to put their name in the body of the text too, so I know who they're introducing me to. And then just tap send. He's made a full 3-way introduction for me with somebody named Kate. I get that three-way introductory message there. My message is perfect, exactly what I wanted him to say and how I wanted to deliver my own message. And then I can follow up with Kate there and say, great to meet you, Kate. I'd be happy to chat if you have any questions, or if you, whatever, if I'm offering some type of free service or whatever it is, I can follow up with in that conversation right there. One little tip here, anytime you get a three-way introduction from somebody, I generally discourage from responding within the first 5 or 10 minutes. Like, it kind of comes across as though you're desperate and like you were intentionally planning on that happening and everything. It's best if you let them have a chance to respond first. And then if they don't respond in a couple of hours or maybe even several hours, then shoot back a quick text saying, hey, Kate, great to meet you. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'd be happy to chat anytime you'd like. Something like that. This isn't something where you want to be pushy until that person responds. And then once that person responds, then you can take it offline and you can say, all right, let's go ahead and schedule a call. If you'll tap on my pitch card and schedule a time to meet with me, that'd be great. Whatever you want to do at that point. So the beautiful thing about this is I know that every time I get a referral or introduction, they know exactly who I am and what I do. I don't ever worry like, oh, maybe they don't fully understand what I am or what I do or what my value proposition is. I know exactly what they know. And that is very comforting when you're trying to get referrals. Okay, action items. The first thing to do is set your referral goals and create incentives. And then you're going to decide, this is to create your referral plan. So the next thing you're going to do is decide who, how, and when you'll request referrals. If you don't already have a pitch card, this is where you'd create your pitch card and just edit your pitch card. Just make sure that it looks beautiful. It's exactly what you want it to be. And then the next step is just launch your affiliate program. So if you follow just these 3 steps, create your goals, decide on the process that you want to do. I'll give you guys this presentation so that you can refer back to it if you'd like on the different steps. And then just create your pitch card. The first thing that we typically recommend is create your pitch card first so that it's ready to go when you create the other stuff, because when you decide who, how, and when, it's really nice to just have that tool ready to go and go ahead and do your first referral request right there. Okay, and then just last of all, we have a few other trainings. If you're interested in any of these, you're welcome to attend these. We're on the Secret to Getting Referrals. We have a PitchCard 101 training where we show you exactly how to use the PitchCard app and the tool itself. All current customers are going to get invited to the first one that happens in a couple of weeks here. There's also a master and record your elevator pitch presentation where we go through exactly how to script, record, do everything with your elevator pitch. You should have a really, really good elevator pitch by the time you're done with that program. There's another one, supercharge your network and boost your referral partnerships. This one is super fascinating because we cover the 3 different types of referral partners. We call them the 3 C's. There's core, casual, and competitor. Most people only focus on the core. You're missing out on huge opportunities if you avoid the casual and the competitor referral partners, which I did say competitor, that's correct. And we'll show you how to become referral partners with your competitors. And then the last one is maximize your affiliate commissions while expanding your network at the same time by becoming a Pitch59 affiliate. So you're welcome to join any of those if you'd like. You'll get invitations to these webinars over the next couple of weeks if you have a Pitch59 account. Otherwise, you'll have to follow up with Jenny or Sue or somebody else that does to see when those are. Okay, I've done way too much talking. Let's open it up to you guys. If you have any questions, thoughts, anything else that you want to share, go for it.
Well, I already sent my card and the link directly to Stacy, Cameron, and Shelly. Sue obviously is already here, so that way you guys have access to check out my pitch card directly, and then you also then have the link where you can sign up if this is something that's interesting to you. So, yeah. Shelly, you unmuted. Do you have a question?
Oh, sorry. I did my video too. Sorry. Sorry. So my boss was here at my house. So I was telling her about Pitch59 just now and I got a little carried away. So, I was like, Mindy, have you been listening to my call? Because she was in the other room. So I love this idea. I'm a mortgage loan officer, which I lend all 50 states. So it's like right up my alley for what I do. And Jenny, I also want to talk to you about pitching it to my team, because we have a team in Chicago and here. So like doing something like this. So anyway, so that's all I wanted to say.
Jeff, do you think we could maybe do this with Shelly's team? Would you be willing to do that for us?
Well, I'm really expensive, but okay, I guess.
Well, so we have a team of like 5 producers up in Chicago, and then we have like 5 here. So we have like a team of 10, but
Yeah.
I work for a nationwide mortgage company. So yeah.
I've got several ideas for you. We've got a bunch of customers that are loan officers on there, and I know
Mhm.
how to use this very effectively.
Perfect.
If you make this part of your part of your process with every single client to ask them to just introduce them to both of their neighbors, phenomenal way to grow your name, get out there and everything. And then also, there are a lot of real estate agents on Pitch59, and you're
Yeah.
gonna, in fact, Exit Realty just partnered with Pitch59. They're looking at getting all 15,000 realtors onto the platform. The North Carolina Association of Realtors came on as well, and then I'm actually going to Texas because their association is looking at partnering with us as well.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
so the more realtors that are on here, the better it's going to be for you as
Yeah.
well. You'll
Yeah.
be able to network and become referral partners with all these people as well.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
a-
do
it's a- I love it.
presentation to realtors too well, not until October, but I'd love to bring it to them too and hear an open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's a great product for us because everyone wants to be a homeowner, right?
Yeah.
Everyone. Doesn't matter
Yeah,
what you do for a
absolutely.
living.
Everybody's a potential client, right?
That's right.
The
That's
other
right. If
thing,
we just get the rates to go down a little bit, we'd have even more clients. So anyway.
Yes.
Well, they're way down, right? That's what I was
They're-
hearing in BNI this week.
They are. They're ticking down. That's good. We just need to keep on going.
Mhm.
I totally
So.
agree. I was going to tell you, so the way that just a little bit more on that affiliate program, you need to become an affiliate so that they can all get discounts too.
Right.
But the way that it works is we're not an MLM, but we do a 2-tiered affiliate program where it's 20% on the first tier, 5% on the second tier.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you want to introduce it to your group and everything, then if they want to affiliate so that they can bring on their people, their network and everything. The idea is like the more people join Pitch59, and I'm not even saying this from like my own business experience here. The more people join, I promise you, the more successful you're going to be because it just adds all those referral partners. Everybody can become a potential power referral partner with you. You're going to get automatically networked with everybody on the platform. We want to keep this a really cheap and inexpensive product so that everybody can join regardless of what space you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice if you can have it basically pay for itself, right? So
Get 5 people on, and then after that, you make commissions. We pay out through PayPal and Venmo every month.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, if I close like a 10th of a loan, I've covered my costs.
Right.
So,
Right.
all good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'd be happy to do a presentation. If you guys want to collaborate and kind of figure out a date, just if you can give me probably a 2 to 3 week notice. I'm very booked up for the next little while, but if you can give me a 2 to 3 week notice, I can generally jump on a call and help you guys.
Jenny and I will talk about it and we'll figure something out. Okay, Jenny?
Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm good.
Okay, thank you.
I'm available from part of immediately after this. I mean, I've left the time open in case anybody wanted to stay on or
I actually
create
need
their
to
own
run
intro.
because I've got another meeting. This was supposed to be my downtime, but now I got another meeting. So
Thank you for being here,
Zooming out
Sue.
here. No,
Great
thank
to see
you.
Sue.
Yeah, we'll be in touch. Take care, guys. Bye.
See you
All right,
soon.
thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye. Cameron, I know you got to hop in a little late. Any questions from you or comments?
No, I think it's really interesting idea. I think it is definitely a streamlined way of getting referrals, which I like. And I think I got the gist of it, even though I came in a little bit late.
Yeah,
But
the intro part was the how to get the daily referrals, and then this is the tool to use to get there.
gotcha.
So, and you'll get the recording. I'm gonna grab the recording from Fathom, lop off the first couple of minutes of stuff, and just hop right into the intro with Jeff and everything. So you'll get to see that
Perfect.
in a
You
little
want
bit.
me to share the viewable link? Let's see. I'll share this with you guys so that you can access this. So I'll just put it in the chat if you want this presentation here.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
So
Look at that.
Awesome.
there you
I'm
go.
gonna grab that and save it. So that way I've got that available to be able to share when I send the email to all the people who wanted the replay, because we've got quite a few people who weren't able to make it, but they were very, very interested, and I know they'll watch the replay. So
Yeah,
we should be golden. And then I'll also include the presentation if they want to see that. So
love it.
cool. Well, thank you guys for being here. If you have any questions and if you want to chat with me about my own personal experience with Pitch59, I was looking at my stats on July 31st because I wanted to see what the numbers were as I was inviting all of you guys to this. And my pitch card got shared every single day
Awesome.
in the month of July. I had, 30 shares in July with 31 days when I checked on the 31st, but that was the middle of the day of the 31st. So I know it got shared a 31st time, but that was the exact number I saw on my analytics that day. So
You did it, Jenny. You have done a fantastic job. And our goal with all these trainings is we want you guys to have this shared. Like my pitch card typically gets shared around 200 times. This is my personal one, 200 times a month, and which is great. I mean, sometimes I wish that it would slow down just a little bit, but
yeah.
you want to get to the point that you're in the same boat where you're like, okay, I've got to turn off the three-way introduction because I'm getting too many. So keep building, keep growing, and any way that we can help, we're happy to do it.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. It's 1:01, so I'm going to let you guys head off, go do what you need to. Please feel free to connect with me after this. And yeah, thanks for being here, Jeff. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys.
Bye, guys.